Work's done, hustle hard, now I'm breathe with her. It's all trusting, it's all loving, more business. Gotta keep an earshot and Merkel resistance. In all black, seat back, full tank for distance. Rock a mob deep track, my mind stays ridiculous. Missed calls on my phone, interrupt my Spotify playlist. You ain't.
Hi, my name is Michael Green, and with me I have none the wiser, who is a rapper, performer, and producer. So, I want to know what got you into the music. Where did it all start?
Well, started from a young age really. Parents grew up on music, played music all the time. Good friends with Rodigan, used to get CDs and tapes from him back in the day. Used to listen to Westwood and that. So
Yeah.
Early days, just constantly. I think my earliest memory was listening to Dre 2000, no, Chronic.
Yeah.
My mum was hoovering at the house. I think I was off of chicken pox or something. I remember hearing that non-stop. I just wanted to do it.
And is that what sort of made you think? Okay, how old were you when you first started to put your first raps together and your first lines?
Oh man, probably about 13.
Yeah.
And then I was really shy. I wouldn't do it in front of anyone. I think back in the day, I think when I met you the first time at the studio, that was when I first come out and started doing things. But I was shy, man. I wouldn't do it in front of anyone. I had a selected group of people that I'd do it. And so yeah, early age, 13, up to doing it live from about 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you started at 13, writing, and you said that you weren't confident performing or showing people. What age were you when actually you crossed that line to actually get on stage or perform?
I think the first performance I did probably just turned 18.
Yeah.
And one of my brethren told me to go down the night. I think Kalashnikov was performing, and then the open mic at the end, and he just gave it to me. And obviously, in that point, if someone gives it to you and you're on stage with them while they're rapping, you can't just give it them back.
Of course.
So I just took it, and then it's literally been non-stop from that. Just the first 16, dropped it, and then it's just carried on.
So you would say you crossed that line. It was literally just somebody giving you the mic in your hand, and there was no way back. It was just you just had to just go through it and just do it.
Yeah, it's like the gauntlet, man. They just chucked me in the lion's den, and I feel I've come out, and yeah, I'm here now.
I mean for people who are who want to perform or who might have that nerves, that's pretty much it really. It's just literally facing that fear, crossing that line, and just doing it basically.
Yeah. It's a lot of it's down to fear. You can do anything you really want to do, but you'll always have the butterflies. The butterflies are there to help you. People think that's against you when you're going out and you think, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, but it's there to aid you, to remind you that you're good enough to do this, but you've got to concentrate and you're not too big. You can't show off. Just go and focus and do what you do best. Yeah. So yeah.
Who out there at the moment are you listening to that's sort of inspiring you with your music and
Well, right now, the other day, I got the Game Documentary 2 album. I have to admit, some of the beats on there are just sick. So, the Game's always been a big artist, a big influence for me. Always listened to Nas. Nas has always been a big influence. And then I started checking out this new rapper that he's got signed up. What's his name? It's mad. I was just listening to the other day. It's just, who is Dave East? So Dave East, I've been listening to his album, Hate Me Now, with his mixtape, and that's got some big beats on there. And it just reminded me of going back to the essence of hip-hop, rather than all the trap beats that you hear in non-stop, Chris Brown, Kidding, I swear they're the same guy.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're hearing all that at the same time, you want to go back to the essence of hip-hop, and people are still making it, so push me to do it, really.
Oh, great. When you're putting your music together, how do you normally start? Do you normally start putting do you write your lyrics first and then put a beat, or?
Well, I never tend to write lyrics first. I always write lyrics around the music that I hear. So I don't like to just drop a bar on something because it's not made for that. I don't feel one with the track. So I have to write to the music. And like you came earlier today, I started making this idea. I started sampling and cutting up a track. Sometimes I make it off the cuff out of my own inspiration, or I use another track to chop up and sample and see where I go with it. Really.
Oh, great. Is there any producers that you listen to as well, who are more behind the scenes rather than rappers?
Right. Well, producers, you've got Dre. Always been a big fan of Dre and his engineering and his new album as well, Compton. That's just the production on that.
Yeah.
Kanye for his early stuff, but I do like what he does with some of his new tracks, or the features he's done, just the techniques. Premier, Q-Tip, Large Professor. there's so many out there, but they're mainly the ones that I probably center all my, the inspiration around. It generally is the tracks that they've done that I'm listening to, going, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. Like High Tech as well, Vitaly Quality is big. Yeah, there's loads out there. Obviously, Jay Dilla and people like that. They're just legends, Ninth Wonder. So yeah, I can reel them on.
It seems to me like you listen to a lot of music. What I'd love to know is what's your view and how important is it to listen to old music as well as what's new and what's current?
It's always important to listen to old music because you've got to remember where it came from. And the old music's still current now, still relevant now. It will always, hip hop will carry on, man. It's like, people are listening to NWA again because of the movie.
Yeah.
People are listening to Beastie Boys. Some of my friends are big fans of Beastie Boys, and they were out before we were even alive, you know what I mean? So it's important to listen to it because you get inspiration, and also you remember where it came from, and you understand where you want to be as an artist, and that's what you can do, really.
Sounds great. What I'd love to know is for anybody who's starting out, who's either starting out performing or starting out maybe wanting to go into like hip hop and rap, what sort of like tips and have you got for them?
Well, just start writing your rhymes, start thinking of poetry, putting it all together. Think of real things that go on in your life when you're writing. Don't start off with the lies. If you start off with the lies, you want to on the back foot before you begin. Start off with something that relates to you. It can be anything. It's always going to be relevant. It's always going to be real, and people are always going to feel it because you're going to show the passion because it's actually happened to you. You're telling a true story. Don't be afraid. Find someone who's one of your close friends that you can just rap in front of that will give you that boost and give you the thing. And then if there's any open mic things, just jump on, man. Just don't be afraid to do it. And there's millions of people in this world. I think it's 7.8 billion. Someone out there's going to like it.
Yeah.
Other than yourself. And if you don't like it, then don't do it.
Brilliant. On that note, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
Great stuff.
Sure.
Thank you for watching.